In this video, I'm going to show you how I made my centerpieces at my wedding. They're a lot prettier than numbers and I hope you enjoy it. Make sure to subscribe for future videos and let's go ahead and get started. For my wedding, I wanted to use some symbols instead of numbers, so I got some canvases and some easels to go on the tables. So you'll need an image for your actual table display. Mine were all from Super Smash. So what I did was open them up in Photoshop and enlarge them as big as I could for the size of my canvas. I chose really simple ones such as the Legend of Zelda triangle, the mushroom, and a Pokeball. Get out some scrap paper that is the same size as the canvas. Make sure your image is the correct size that you want it to be and make sure you lock your screen because we're going to be using the scrap piece of paper on top of it. Now carefully, very lightly, go ahead and start tracing out your design. Make sure that you don't press too hard on your surface, otherwise you'll have a problem. There's other ways of doing this, such as blowing it up, projection on your wall, or you can use a monitor. You could also just print this out. When you are done with your design, take it to a sewing machine. What you're going to do is make sure you have a really short stitch length and then go slowly. There's no necessary thread for this, just you want to make all the holes because you're going to perforate it. Perforating is going to create small little holes inside the paper and that way you'll be able to see through the paper. Obviously, because you're making holes, duh. Make sure to go over every area at least once or twice slowly. And with curves, take your time. You don't want to mess up because then you'll have a wonky circle. Also, take your time. It is really therapeutic just to be sewing without any thread and it's really fun. Now I'm using contact paper for this next part. And what I'm going to do is open it. We want to have the correct color for our scheme, which is gold, and originally we were going to think silver, but it didn't look right. So now go ahead and unroll some of your paper. Feel free to use wrapping paper, other things such as felt or fabric. Now take out some eyeshadow. We're going to rub this on top of the paper that has all the perforations on top of the contact paper. We're doing this so we can actually get the correct stencil and then go over it before we cut it out and have any imperfections. Feel really generous with giving out as much eyeshadow as you want. Feel free to use colors that you don't use in those palettes. You can kind of see the little dots there of eyeshadow. It's kind of cute, right? Little dots, it's pretty cool. I did try using crayon and that did not work, so I highly recommend some type of dust or charcoal or makeup like eyeshadow to go through your paper. Go around your new dust markings with a marker. This looks so hard to see on camera, but trust me, they are there. And this way, you'll be able to get a perfect stencil. There are definitely easier ways, but this is how I did it, and it was really easy and affordable. I had 6 different tables, so I needed 6 different table signs. You can see the signs that I used here, and now I'm cutting them out after I had finished transferring all of them onto the contact paper. Make sure not to cut them out incorrectly, otherwise you'll have some more work to do, and you know, this is supposed to be an easy DIY. Once you have finished cutting out all of your pieces, remove the contact backing and place it onto your little canvas. Make sure it sticks nice and tight, if not, go ahead and add some glue. Honestly, this was really weak contact paper. The adhesive was not sticking to my canvas, so I went back with some industrial adhesive to make sure that they stuck in place. And there you have it. This is the brand new piece that you have just finished. It's so cute and adorable that you can place it anywhere around the house as a nice little staple art piece, or you can use it like I did at my wedding and then we brought it home as more art pieces. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Check out my other wedding DIYs and remember to stay inspired, be creative, and I will see you in a future video. Bye!